Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mood Makers Home Decor. I am Palun, and today I'm back with Craft Around the Clock. Y'all, I have missed you guys so much at Craft Around the Clock. If you don't know what that is an amazing group right on Facebook that you can watch crafters all around the clock do their thing and learn all kind of different techniques, all different kind of different designs and crafts. So I have missed being a part of that amazing community. So I'm on today to make a little winter kind of snowman design with you all. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I'm in the Christmas mood. I feel like I'm in the Christmas mood. Things are coming together until I have to wrap all the presents. That is the part. So as you guys come in, make sure you say a great hello and thank you for joining me today. If you so happen to watch the replay, make sure you put in hashtag replay. That way I can welcome you to my page as well. Let me get the comments pulled up so I can see any questions that you guys have as we go along. We're going to do a classic winter snowman design. And I love that snowman kind of can go past the holiday time. And these guys were just so stinking cute. Look how cute. They're kind of primitive looking. Hi, friends. So I have a big guy and a little guy. Of course, I had to get the little fella to go with the big one. But I found these. These are very lightweight. They're foam and they have flat backs, which us wreath makers, like, we love a flat back because it's easy to put on a wreath. Hey, Miss Arnaz. So these guys came from my local Burks. Burks is like kind of like Bell's. It's a sister company to Bell's. I think Bell's owns it. So always check out those little small department stores to see what home decor items they have. These were super cute, inexpensive. One was $10, one was $8. So I grabbed them both. And we're going to be putting these into a design. Now, I love that they're primitive. They already have like a little drift of snow on them and a little pine cone. So I love those. So we'll be adding these first, and then we'll add us a gorgeous bow. So let me get off our little trash tags off of those. We don't need to know the price of them anymore. They won't be going back to the stove. All right. So I'm going to be grabbing some pipe cleaners to attach them. So in my mind, this is an 18-inch oval grapevine wreath. So I wanted like the little fella up here and then the smaller fella kind of hanging out here. So I need to see exactly where I want to attach my pipe cleaners. Hi, Miss Jandra. Thank you for joining me. Florida. All right, then. All right. My mom went to FAMU, girl. Hey, welcome. Sunny Florida. Hi, Miss Shirley. All right, so I'm just taking 2 Chanel stems. These are regular ones that I grabbed from my Walmart. And I am taking some U pens. So these are floral pens, greening pens. They're kind of like shaped in a U, is what I call them, U pens. I'm going to dip these, the bottom of my U pen, in my glue pan here, my glue pot. And I'm just going to go right into that foam and secure my pipe cleaner to it. So we'll have that there, and that'll help me attach it right to my wreath here. And then I'm also going to be using some skewers to kind of skew them together so they won't fall. So we'll put another one here on this side. Hey, Melissa. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, you guys. We're getting close. I talked to my sister last night, and she was saying that her kids are still in school, and I couldn't believe that. I was like, mine are already driving me mad. Like, they get bored so easily. It's like, golly, anything to do. Can we go get slushies? Can we go do this? Like, so they have been trained to get up and go somewhere every day. So this week, I will probably be trying to take them. I know we go like to the North Pole, what we have here that's close, which is super sweet. It's free, and it's a great place to take your kids. Like, they have a train ride that takes you all the way around the grounds, and all the grounds have different sceneries, and then it takes you into Santa's workshop, and they get to wave at Santa, and then at the end, they get free hot cocoa, which I love to take them every year. So we'll get bundled up and go out there so they can do something. And then my city I live in a small town, so they light up like the courthouse every year with lights everywhere. So I'll take them there, see the lights. So that's what we're gonna be doing, getting in the Christmas spirit around here. So I'm just taking my pipe cleaners and I pulled them right through that grapevine to attach it. And I'm gonna give that a little twist. It is a little floppy in the center there because I want to skew those together, but let's get them attached first before we skew them. And I kind of want them laying right against each other. I actually could put one more set at the bottom here since it is touching the grapevine. And then we're skewed where it's not touching to make everything secure. You just want to make sure everything gets a secure base. I'm just putting two together. And the reason why I put two together, it just makes it easier for me to fish it through the grapevine with a longer piece rather than shorter. Me trying to grab a little bitty piece of Chanel stem. So no big deal on that. If you want to use one, that's totally fine. It'll do the same thing. All right, now tie this one on. We'll go back and cut our stems in the back to clean it up. We'll do the same thing. So we'll fish it through the top here. I don't want to fish it too high because, again, I want them laid so I can skew them together. So we'll put that one just about there. You finally get to see me live. Thank you for joining me, Miss Blanche. Christmas season is just the busiest season for me, so we'll start doing more lives, hopefully again with Craft Around the Clock once a week. So if you're not in my design class, you guys can get to learn something as well and just hang out with me is the most part when I do these lives. Hey, Deb. Hang out and make something fun. Fun time. So I'm taking a nub just that I got, like the ends of a spray that I got, and I'm going to cut it just a tad, cutting it at an angle. I'm going to dip that in the glue and take it in one side of the foam here. I may have to pre-cut a little hole. The bottom has a little cardboard. There we go. And I'm just marrying those together. A little sandbag, and then I'm going to swipe it with a little bit more glue. Hold it for just a second for that glue to dry. I don't want it wobbly, wobble in the middle. Hey, Christine, I ain't seen you in a while, my friend. Hopefully you're surviving the Christmas rush. We made it. Yeah, the snowman are super cute. I crossed them. Y'all know me. I'm like, do I need anything else? Do I need to buy anything else? And of course, I bought it. I do that every time I'm in the store somewhere. Every time. So we're going to get started on our bow, you guys. And I'm just taking, again, 2 Chanel stems and zipping those together. I grabbed some, because I have this buffalo check at the top of their hats. We're going to keep it very traditional in that aspect. So I grabbed some, this is a Walmart from last year, you guys. I actually loved it. I think they may have it again this year. I think so. So this is a burlap, but it has this beautiful print on it. Kind of checkered print. I do have a glitter check It's going to play just a little bit off of that, you guys. This is a RGB, very inexpensive, and it came from White Bayou Recent Supply. It's item number RGE 130008. If you want to grab that, it's probably $5 or less. And then I also have just a 1.5-inch red. It's a canvas. It's RGB as well. So inexpensive ribbons today, you guys. It's RGO 1805MA, and it also came from the Bayou. The snowman came from Burke's Outlet. It's kind of like a Bell's that we have here in my town. So if you don't have a Burke's Outlet, try Bell's, because Bell's owns Burke's and they pretty much carry the same thing. All right, so you guys, let's see where I want my bow. I kind of want it up here, but I don't want it too wild that it covers our hat of our snowman. So I'm just measuring out my tail. I'm going to start with my 4-inch ribbon first. I think right about there is good. So I'm going to give it about a 10-inch tail here, and we'll cut and make it. So I have my pinch. I'm going to loop this around and make my first loop and add to my pinch. Very short. About a 5-inch loop. Okay, we're going to give it a twist so that our pretty side is up. Okay, make sure those match. I'm going to give this one 3 loops so it'll round out the wreath at the top. Cutes, cutes, cutes. All right, and I'll go in and give that a cut. Let's get us a zip tie. Forgot about that. And we're just going to do the same thing and layer with our 2.5 next. I'm going to pull my tail down about the same length. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Give that a twist. Okay, we're going to make that about 1 inch shorter, so about a 4-inch loop. Twist so that we can bring it back up on our pretty side. It's all about pinching and twisting. And that is all that is to our bow. I'm going to give that one a cut as well. And my 1.5 inch. Now I like to leave my 1.5 inches, like the loops, the tails of it, a little bit longer because they curl so well. They behave. They just behave and be so pretty. So leave that one actually longer than my 4-inch. Okay, get 3 loops on that. Now at this part, I'm going to twist it. How my thumb is sitting right in the middle of that pinch, I'm going to go around my thumb. Twist it again, and I'm going to let it go. And then we'll take our zip tie and go right through that center loop we just made. Hi, Pearl. Thank you for joining me. All right. I'm Cheryl. All right, so I'm just going to zip it all the way down now that I got my tie in the back. And we'll cut our zip off. Okay, now we can fluff it out a bit before we attach it, but we'll fluff it again for sure. Fluffing, fluffing, fluffing. Alright, so let's get it attached. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to feed it right through the grapevine here at the top. You may want it a little higher. Then we'll get to our pretty florals. And we may want to add just a few more, but we'll see. Alright, so let's get the dovetail. I'm just going to cut it at an angle, fold it in hot dog style, and cut up at an angle to make my dovetail. I love this burlap. A little tighter. But I really like this one because it has little speckled golds of glitter. It's not too much, but it's definitely playing off the little glitter that's on their hats. So adding just a little sparkle in there. And I may cut these shorter because I don't want to cover up his face. I feel like they just added some warmth to them. They don't look so cold anymore. They don't look so cold. All right, you guys, let's get our ribbons. Then we'll get started adding some florals. Hey, Tamiko, it's been a while. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Miss Valerie. You watching from Southern California? Welcome, Juanita. Thank you for joining me today. All right, so they look like they bundled up a little bit. We gave them something warm. They looked cold at first, girl. It looks cold. All right, and I always drop my ribbons. It just makes them easier to work with. Since when you're not using a bow maker and you don't have a spool, drop it like it's hot. All right, so next thing we're going to do is start greening it out, you guys. So I am going to green out with some of my favorite inexpensive pines. This just comes from Hobby Lobby, you guys. It's the Pine Picks, okay? I have tons of these every season. I probably go through them like water. But we're going to green out. And we're going to come back in with some flocking, of course, because what is a snowman without a little snow in there? I'm going to use these pines just to green it out. So I'm just cutting these into 2 pieces. And we're going to start by coming right around. So I'm just dipping it in my glue pot, coming right on around our snowman here. And that's also going to help pop up our bow some, giving it some stability back there and not just air. So definitely. And we're going to just skip around. So when I green out, it makes it really easy for you to layer your florals in. You said, I know. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, that's the goal, right? So you want to continue to grow. The more you make, the more you grow. So that's the goal. If you're thinking about starting crafting, it's a wonderful thing. Even if you're crafting other things, try your wreath, you know. I know you guys have inspired me to try other things, like making my own signs and stuff like that again. And I definitely have ventured in that actually earlier last week. And I enjoyed it. It's like, okay, so I need to go back to customizing and kind of making my own pieces from time to time. So, if you're not following Crafts Around the Clock, make sure you go and give them a follow. Again, it's a free group here that you can join. I should put it in the comments. Yeah, I made a sign. It just had a lady's name on it, and I used my Cricut, but I enjoyed making it. That's what I was like, eh. So I pinned the comment in below so you can go in and follow that page to join. They do all kind of different crafts. So I'm just skipping around a few places with my greens kind of going in at an angle and just following the natural line of that grapevine. We may go all the way around. I've been liking that lately. Normally, I would just normally kind of go this way, do like a half moon thing, but I've been liking going all the way around. I think we'll do that and then add a little. I think it's just more dramatic. Y'all know me. I like the drama now. I like the drama of it all. Let's grab a few more and we'll go all the way around this grapevine. Kind of make it full all the way around wreath. And even add a little bit of drama with some more ribbons here at the bottom. Yeah, girl, the drama. I'm here for the drama. The good drama, though. The good drama. He's so pretty. Probably gonna need to grab. Maybe not. So this one I'm leaving pretty long as far as my stem. So since we're gonna be dramatic, I'm gonna come down here at the bottom and kind of elongate that to go back to an oval shape some. Add some drama there, and then we'll start filling in our spaces again with a little bit of snow. So let's take 2 more of our pipe cleaners and add a little bit more of this flirty ribbon here to bring it down some, so maybe a loop or 2. Hey, Miss Kim. Hey, Heather. You love my little dance on my reel, girl. That cracked me up. So you know how you make speed up videos? I was in here clowning, talking about. And when I watched the replay, it was going do 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 do. Baby, I hollered. I laughed so hard that I was like, okay, I gotta keep that in there. Then I just got on the dancing thing. You know, if you're happy and you're laughing and you're dancing, that's all right. That's all right. Y'all know I love to laugh. Sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself, honey. So I think I'm gonna come in with a little bit more drama. Not that much drama. That's a lot of drama. So let's see. We're gonna bring us a tail down. I think that's pretty good. And I'm simply just gonna do a loop of these. So I just made a loop, and I'm gonna cut the back off. I'm leaving about an inch space so that I can make sure I catch it. Girl, yeah, you gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna make a loop with that, put it on top. Cut off the back of that one. We're just gonna layer us a smooth loop. Bring in a little bit more color. And let's do our 1.5 inch too. And you know what? I might leave 2 tails on the 1 inch. Alright, so let's take this. Get us a zip tie going again. Slide in us a pipe cleaner. But these snowmen, I definitely would leave them up to February. Because it's still winter. Something you can leave up that's not just so, oh my gosh, Christmas. Definitely goes with winter and Christmas. So if you don't have anything on your door as of yet, those are the type of things I would purchase so that you can keep it up longer. And if you're a Mardi Gras girl, definitely get something that's basic colors that can kind of go into Mardi Gras as well, so that you'll get long last out of it. Or if you're looking for a gift, get it. And people can put it up next year. They can keep it in the inside of the house. I mean, they are great gifts. Thursday is the first day of winter. Where do you live, Debbie? I feel like you're somewhere in the snow. Yeah, get the big bang for your buck. Although I do have a couple of Santas left in my shop. I ain't that type of person that's gonna lie to you. You got 4-5 days, had it up. But you can still get it and put it up the next year. Alright. So we got us a little drama. Let's go ahead and clean up our tails. I'm gonna dovetail those a little bit. And all this did was add a little bit more drama. It made it appear longer than what it is by adding that longer piece at the bottom. And not just appear longer, it is longer now. Alright. I want this to have a nice little flirt. There it goes. First day of winter, December 21st. I don't think I ever looked for that, baby. Alright, so here are some other picks from Hobby Lobby that I never used. So these are just flock goodies. So we're going to split these up and add these in between to bring in a little bit. So the easiest way to see where you can cut, you guys always look through the back. So I see a cut here, like 3 different cuts. And we'll take our wire cutters and cut those. Now these are hand wrapped, so they have like that yarn stuff. I get my scissors and just cut those. Sometimes they're extremely hard to cut, but this one isn't bad. Which is a blessing. Thank you, Miss Susan. It's really cute. It makes me think of a cozy fire. Every time that buffalo plaid, I know some people are sick of it, but you cannot deny it's cozy. It is cozy. All right, so I'm going to start coming in. See, in between where I left a lot of space, you really couldn't see it at first. Start lifting these babies up and just coming in with our flock pick. And that's an easy way to layer florals, especially if you first start designing. It's just to leave some space when you green out your design and come in with some different picks. I feel like that one's coming loose because I cut it. So let's pull it out and just take it loose and put it back in separately. And that happens if it's not wired real good when you cut it. I may actually like it separate because I can really sprinkle out these pieces where I want them. Your snowman wreaths and arrangement sold real good this year. Awesome. I have a couple I hadn't even posted, so I was like, I got so busy. I was like, But I may post them today. Just one other one I didn't post. And if it's in there, it's in there. It's no big deal. Oh, I love red berries. Y'all know how I am about berries. I feel like it's the icing on the cake. We're going to go all the way around. Follow the same guidelines that you did when you greened out. So these are going down. So I'm going down with this. We'll start going around and down and frame it out the same way. It just makes it super easy. And I normally buy in threes. Larger picks like this. And cut them up. Hey, Donna. Hey, Miss Alexis, girl. The grapevine was an 18-inch grapevine. $18-inch. There we go. And five ones are the hardest to cut. This one has big pine cones. I don't think the other one did. So I'm going to utilize the pine cones and make sure I get this one in. Kind of towards our center here. We're just sprinkling snow, you guys. The flower shop let me loose to make my lunch. I actually left the flower shop, girl. They bought the dust. Another one bit the dust, girl. Now, I may go back for Valentine's Day, but I just got so busy. Christmas, and they got really slow, and it didn't make sense for me to be there, and I was like the last one hired. Like, she had a part-time person that I didn't want, because when a person thinks about thinning out, they rather thin out a part-time first before a full-time, and I didn't want that to happen. If I was super busy, felt like, yeah, just let me move around and do my thing, and then if you need me, I'll come back. But she's already said, hey, you coming back for Valentine's Day, so no big deal. And they're super nice. Actually sent some business my way this season also, so that was pretty cool and pretty nice of them. All right, so I know my bottom piece, I definitely want, girl. I went to Alabama this year to do an install. That was my first time really flying to do an install. So it's just lots of things, that I wouldn't have been able to do if I was still 9 to 5 every day. But growth, right? Great thing. What you wish for is growth. All right, so I definitely want to put like this last piece. I might thin it out, but I definitely want some longer pieces to go on the bottom also. So we may cut this up some. Let's see how far we get with these first. Hey, Candy. How you doing, sweet friend? It's so long since I've been live. What in the world? Okay, y'all, that's cute. It's turning out real cute. Yep, I want a little bit of pop of that red berry showing up here. I feel like berries are sprinkles on top of the cake. Just bring a lot of texture with it being round, Little berries popping there. And then we'll thin out a few pieces. I really like this first piece on here. Put some snow at the top. And I'm going to take off the pine cones. It'll just probably bulk it up too much. Put some snow there. That's super cute. Thank you, Miss Cher. Now, I love grapevines. I really do. They're really beginner friendly. I first started making, I think my first wreath was a mesh wreath, but I got hooked on grapevines for quite a while in the beginning. I really did. I just feel like it needs a little bit more fullness right around this edge, so I'm going to add a little bit more of our regular pine. I'm at 30. Thank you, Deb. I just turned around and looked to see what my time was. Thank you. Y'all, Deb is a lifesaver. Y'all need to check her out. If you need a virtual assistant, please don't take up much of her time because I need her. But check her out, man. I need her in my life. I'm just trying to see in what capacity. But I know I need her. All right. I love this. I'm just going to pop a little glue on it. And glue it right to my ribbon where it's clustered at. Because it's winter time. She's talking about thanks. Yeah. Use it, but don't use up. All right. I've just wired this pine cone. I'm simply just going to take it through my grapevine and wrap it. And we're about done. I will show you guys the finished look. Before our next person comes up, I do need to cut all these ties in the back. Come on, thing. There we go. Yeah, I want to share, but not. Ain't that trifling? She is awesome, though. All right. Look how cute. I want to cut that a little shorter. No, I think that's good. Let's curl it that way. So we can see both of their cute little faces. All right, and that is it. So then I just go back all of our ties here in the back. Make sure we got them nice and tight. And then I just go through and clean it up. You can definitely use floor wire so that you don't see the chenille stems, but not bad. Look how stinking cute. I love it. So if you guys see those, especially after Christmas, grab them up and put them up for next year. or just go ahead and make something winter now. But those were so cute, and they had flat backs, so they'll be easy to go in mesh wreaths, everything. But isn't that cute? I think it's cute. Little mommy snowman, little daddy, and then we added drama at the bottom. So I absolutely love it. Thank you guys for joining me. We got about 5 minutes before our next presenter over at Craft Around the Clock, so I guess we can chat for a bit. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Mary. It is a winter wreath. Yes. So you can definitely use that after Christmas. So thank you guys. I have been truly blessed this Christmas season. Got a lot of new friends, a lot of new followers. So thank you guys for joining me. I shall start going back once a week with Craft Around the Clock. And again, it is an amazing group. It's free to our community, so you can go and see all types of different crafts. They have wreath making. They have people who make signs, primitive designs, all types of different things, and I just love it. So if you ever have a day where you need some inspiration or you want to learn something new, just go over there. It's pinned at the bottom. Make sure you join. And hi, Miss Gail. Thank you coming in from Detroit. I'm super excited about the next year coming up. I think I'm going to do a bow tutorial, just like a free tutorial showing hand bows and then how to make a bow with the bow maker and how to gift wrap with a bow. So I'm probably going to head out and do that in just a second and post that on my page. I feel like that's still a big thing in our community is how to make bows. So I do have one from Halloween on my page, but I'll put a new one up. Just like making some bows. I need to make a couple for some gifts anyway, so that will work out. So if you want to look forward to that, stay tuned. I also coach every week, once a week for White Bayou Recent Supply. So if you're interested in it, all of those links are in my link tree at the top of my page. And you can sign up and join us. It's $20 a month. You get 3 tutorials a week and 15% off of all of your supplies. So you want to know the bow? Do a bow workshop. That's a great idea. Yeah, I'm so excited and so thankful to have my workshop turned. I did my first workshop by myself and I was horrified. But y'all showed up. Y'all showed up and supported me, and it meant the world. And then I just saw people's designs like still are knocking me off my feet with how good their designs are, and just hearing the feedback that people learn so much and they're excited about learning more. So I don't know. But thank you guys. So make sure you follow the next presenter. I'll have about 2 more minutes. So grab you something to drink, take your little break, and head over to Craft Around the Clock and see our next presenter. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.